In finance, we are concerned with making the best decisions for the bottom line financial outcomes. And we do that by combining all aspects of the value generated and the resources used. And this involves the expected net payoffs, but also other aspects such as payoff risk, the benefits to the various stakeholders, and the environmental impact. And we quantify these as much as possible. Within finance, we can distinguish two directions. Corporate finance, there the jobs are with literally any firm, and investment management, where the jobs are in the financial sector, working for mutual fund companies, insurance companies, pension funds, commercial banks, investment advisory firms, or as an investment banker, financial analyst, or trader. We have this year 30 different electives in the finance area, covering many aspects of finance. The only prerequisites are the 2 second-year finance courses. The courses to take then after that depend on your interest, and if your interest is in investment management, then it's recommended that you first take the security analysis course, and then, for instance, in any order, market trading with options and futures, portfolio theory and management, alternative investments, where you talk about private equity and hedge funds and such, financial institutions, and the intro to fintech, dealing with blockchain, high-frequency trading, digital currencies. If you like corporate finance, you should take intermediate corporate finance first, and then again in any order, for instance, sustainable finance, venture capital, mergers and acquisitions, entrepreneurial finance, and applied corporate finance. To be successful as a finance expert, you should be comfortable working with numbers and with basic statistics. However, it's really more important that you have the ability to think logically and critically about financial links and impacts. If you're not enthusiastic about quantitative material, you may consider some of the less technical courses that we offer, which is roughly half of our 30 electives, such as behavioral finance, history of finance, applied corporate finance, and personal financial management. You will acquire factual knowledge of how financial markets, instruments, and institutions work, but more significantly, learn reasoning skills. For instance, by which channels would news of a drop in inflation affect Microsoft's stock price? Or how will a drop in inflation affect NVIDIA's expansion plans, acquisitions, or bond issues? You learn tools to quantify the various effects and combine their impacts to facilitate making the right decisions. If you have an interest in finance, you should consider joining DFIC as the DeGroote Finance and Investment Council, even before taking your finance courses. Among its many activities, the club students manage a real investment portfolio of more than $100,000. The students evaluate individual companies to determine if they're a good target for the club's portfolio of investments. The common thread through the variety of finance electives courses is that they teach you to think independently about how market forces and the economic, social, and business environment influence the right investment and investment management decisions. Principles that lead to sound financial decisions are introduced in the courses and illustrated by means of examples taken from practice and by case studies. To make the correct decisions quantitatively, some mathematical and statistical skills have to be developed, but mastering these skills is made easier by seeing how these tools are used in the applications. The gold standard for any business certification is the CFA, Certified Financial Analyst designation. The McMaster Finance area is recognized by the CFA Institute as a designated provider of the CFA curriculum.